Hey, what's up, team? Phil Britton here from Teamer, and in this live feed here, we're going to be talking about the Stand Strong Global Summit, and I have the other crew, my team members, NSYNC, Graham McDonald and Eddie Spirit over there, and we're going to be talking about the upcoming Global Summit, which is next week, and we can't wait to share with you guys what this is all about. So let me just bring the guys on a little bit more evenly on the screen there. Graham, are you excited about the summit?
Man, look, exciting. It's one of those things where it's just, look, I'm so impressed that as a world, as an organization, we can get together, we can share. I know that there's the far corners of where we're all at. We're all suffering in some way, shape or form through this crazy time, but through that creates opportunities and also some resources. So it's going to be awesome to be able to share that.
Yeah, super excited. I know we've got an awesome list of industry leaders and also just people who are in the martial arts business and like software and video and all that sort of stuff. So, Eddie, what are you looking forward to about the summit?
Yeah, look, what I think I'm looking forward to is really changing the way people are looking at relaunching the industry, right? Like there's been so much negativity with COVID and so much challenges for people. And I think now is the time to start changing our mindsets back to a growth mindset. And how can we really just change the way that everything is working in martial arts? It's a bit of a reset period. Like look at all the huge positives you can do within the business now of cheaper ads and less people in the market and market share. And there's just so many different areas that can be improved within martial arts business at normal times, and this is like a great opportunity, I think, for people to wipe that slate clean. And the speaker lineup's just so amazing. So I can't wait to talk to some of the people in there.
Yeah. I know, like just to rattle off a couple of names and we'll go through a screenshot. We've got Brandon Bellicio from One Martial Arts, Dave Kova from Kovas, Rollin Osborne from Hyper, Ken Pankowitz from KickFit, Zulfi from Bushy Band, and us, and a few more people as well. Like, we just reached out to our best buddies, really? And he said, hey, we've got to do this. We've got to help the industry because it's interesting where we are right now. Obviously, the closure of martial arts gyms and fitness centers and stuff like that happened really quickly for a lot of people. We live in the most isolated city in the world, Perth, Western Australia. So we were actually the last to close. So we really gleaned a lot of information from these guys in America and the UK about what they were doing to combat this and all that sort of stuff. But now it's actually interesting because next week we're actually allowed to open our doors again, and we're allowed to have limited people in our premises. We're allowed to operate in certain ways with minimal shared equipment. And so what I hope we can give back to the industry is what we're doing, opening up before everyone else as well. So I'm really hoping that everyone jumps on all over the world and jumps on board and learn some stuff from these amazing people. But I'm going to share your screen, Eddie, and we're going to have a look at the speaker lineup. So you just want to roll through this. So
let's jump into it. So first day is going to be on the 19th of June, depending on if you are in the US. The US is sort of going to be a little bit behind us time-wise, so they'll be on the 19th. And to get the times right for this, just for people, before you guys jump on and go, yep, the 19th is the day, they will all be lined up on the event, right? And the event is going to be on our Facebook page, or it is actually now. So if you go to that event, in our event section of the Institute of Martial Arts, you'll find Stand Strong here. And this event is going to have the actual local times for you. So for some people, it'll be on the 20th. And if you scroll down in that event, you'll see here, and this will adjust to your actual local times, guys. So I don't want to go through the times too much, but let's rock through who's actually speaking. So we've got Dave Kova. Dave is amazing guy. I've seen him speak a number of times, actually. He's usually the headline speaker when I've seen him speak.
Yeah, Graham, do you want to just give us your background on Dave?
Look, Dave is one of the guys that I remember as a fledgling instructor sitting watching his VHS videos, and I'm talking 20 plus years ago. So this guy has gone through it all. He's gone through some massive changes throughout the industry and been a pioneer in that space. So very enthusiastic, very charismatic, and is always the type of person who will share without anything in return. He's just that type of guy, and I'm so rapt to have him jump on board and want to share some great stuff that they're doing throughout the US. And for those who know, he's got a great influence, so to have him share and bring some great stuff to the table is going to be awesome.
And next up on the list is Brandon Bellicio. He is amazing. I watched one of his videos last night, and he really is a business-minded marketing martial arts business owner, but he's also very spiritual in nature. And I think you guys who are tuning into this are really going to resonate with Brandon a lot. He's an amazing speaker. I can't wait to hear him speak.
I remember Graham and I visited Brandon in San Fran when many years ago. We did a big tour of America, and Rollin, who we'll talk about next, introduced us to Brandon, and Brandon just opened his arms and just gave and gave and gave. And if you go on his social media, you know that's what he does. He just gives and gives and gives his knowledge and know-how and his time. And he's very, he's got a wealth of knowledge in the martial arts space, but also, as you said, very spiritual and has a lot to offer the industry. And I can't wait. He's actually been someone I've followed when we've looked at closing down, because he was closing down way before us. So I can't wait to listen to Brandon as well. Yeah,
he's definitely a titan, and he's sort of heart-centered business. To jump onto Rollin's on the next day, but I will stick on this list here. We've got Jacob Wolfman. Jacob is really one of the best photographers in the martial arts industry. So we'll jump into his stuff when he comes on, but he really is a fantastic...
Eddie, because obviously knowing Jacob and worked with him in the past, he's obviously assistant Hyper, and he was down under with us when we were doing the Martial Arts Athletes Day on many events here, both in Perth, Sydney, and what a professional. I know he's moved on, and he's really he's got some amazing things for both media, but photography, but also critiquing, the tournament scene. Got some podcasts that he sort of operates and runs. So a man of many talents, but a really cool dude who loves the passion of these arts. So great speaking to have on board.
And he tours worldwide, so he sees a bit of everything all over the world. So for anyone tuning in from somewhere different, Jacob's podcast is going to be amazing. We've also got Christopher James Pirelli here. He is a video specialist, and especially for commercial video, I'm really looking forward to having a chat with him about what is working in video online for martial arts business. So that's going to be an amazing one. We also have Zeni Fee FL. I'll get you to have a chat about Zeni Fee.
Yeah, again, Zeni Fee, he was just an epic martial artist. Been around the game for a long time. It's almost like I feel like when I hang out with Zeni Fee, it's like hanging out with my great-great-granddaddy. He's just got that much knowledge, and I have that much respect for him in the industry, and I know he has throughout all. So really can't wait to have Zeni Fee on and just share his knowledge, what he's doing in his businesses as well. So that's fantastic.
Yeah, business titan.
What I was going to say is, do you know what stands out, Phil, Eddie, is the guys that put their hand up to assist are all very successful in their own rights, but also that's probably the culture they're resonating. They're willing to share and give unconditionally, and that's just amazing. Through this crazy time, it's important for all of us to get on board, support each other. For those who are watching this live or watching the replay, make sure if you have any friends that you think would benefit this sort of stuff, get them on board, because it's important for them to be involved in a great community where people are willing to sacrifice and share on how to support and bring the industry forward through this crazy time.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Ken, I know, Graham, you've had plenty of good times with Ken. Do you want to give us a bit of an update?
Yeah, Ken is an amazing man. He's someone that we were modelling some business opportunities off recently when we're looking at expansion to a school that was out of school halls. Ken has a plethora of knowledge, but also runs a lot of his schools in the UK from school halls and so on and so on. Very successful though, like hundreds and hundreds of students in those spaces. So very innovative, very business orientated, really quite creative, and travels the world extensively to train with the best of the best and bring it back to his students. So what a great guy. He's just genuine in nature and just really is just a fun guy to be around. So again, what a can't wait to listen to what he has to share.
Yeah, we've had some great notes for Ken. And we've got Rollin up as well, of course, Rollin from Hyper.
Rollin, man, look, everyone probably knows Rollin. He's the most extensive travelled martial artist that I know. He sees so many schools. His programs are run with throughout, again, so many schools are in the globe as well. His wealth of knowledge of curriculum, engineering, leadership development, and just pioneering youth martial arts and making martial arts cool. We love hanging out with Rollin. He's been to our school. We've been to his house. We've travelled extensively with him, and I can't wait to share what he's doing in this space as well, because he's always innovating. He's always he seems to be always one or two steps ahead of everyone else. And I guess I put that down to him having the time to stick his head above water, where all us business owners are in running the business doing it. He's able to have his head above water. He sees what's going on. He can see the 3 or 4 steps ahead, and he then gives that to us as part of his program as well. So I can't wait to hear what Rollin's been up to.
Yeah, he's an amazing guy. And I think when we were talking, I don't think there's a country he hasn't been to and visited a martial arts dojo. Yeah, so that's an amazing sort of stat. And then, of course, the 3 of us, myself, Phil, and Graham, will all be hosting this, and I might run a little slot on Facebook ads.
Yeah, I think our goal will just be, what I want to do is, we're hosting it. We're going to be in there chatting and helping and guiding. And, Eddie, you're going to do some marketing. And myself and Graham, I think we're just going to fill the gaps. We're just going to see what people have been talking about and how we can sort of fill some gaps and maybe help some people in a different area or whatever it may be. So you'll see us throughout the seminar. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait. Graham, what are you looking forward to?
Look, to be honest with you, mate, it's I can't wait to hear what some of the other guys are up to. I know that we are doing some amazing stuff. As you said, Phil, at the moment, sometimes you're so busy you can't see the wood between the trees sort of thing. It is just one of those things. So to have that heads up and stop and just go, cool, what are you doing? What are you doing from a different place in the globe is going to be absolutely outstanding. And Phil, you sort of alluded to this at the start. We were slower to get into this, but we were quicker to finish it. So slow to start, quick to finish. I think we've had that quote come up a little bit recently, Phil, but I do believe it's one of those things that we have some really innovative stuff that we are going to be doing and been sharing and really bringing forward the ideas that hopefully will assist with you guys with the reopening of your schools.
Cool. So wherever you're watching this video, guys, I know we've got this posted on a few different platforms. This is on YouTube, on the business page, and within some groups. Post in your comments if you have any questions. There is a link above the video here where you can click on. Literally, just so you guys know, like, this is a non-for-profit thing where we're charging $9 for you just to register so we can see who's committed to coming. But that $9 goes to charity. Eddie, do you want to just talk about that?
Yeah, guys, we've actually chosen Beyond Blue is going to be the charity that we're sending this cash to. So all the proceeds from this event will go to Beyond Blue, and they help with really mainly depression, but people struggling with mental illness. So yeah, it's an amazing charity. So that $9 that you guys chuck in just to secure your place is it's all going to a good place. All right, I think we lost the guys there for a second, but here we go. We're back. We're back. Yeah.
Graham, or anything you want to add to the team?
Look, just be an action taker. Again, there's a lot of people who are probably busy, that this is so important for them to do, but don't let busy stop them from achieving and getting on board. So team, we talk about referrals. We're not looking as a lead gen in any way for you guys. What I'm getting at here is you need to actively go out there and seek people. Actually think about going, I want to get 5 people on board with this webinar, this seminar, to make a difference in their life, because really it's important for us to see the industry move forward. And we can't be everywhere. Thank goodness we have a lot of people in a lot of different countries that are on board, but you know your community better. You've got your friends as martial artists and school owners. I'm sure you know half a dozen people. Get them on board, get this in front of them, team, and let's make it happen. Because at the end of the day, if this industry resonates and moves forward, we're all going to breed and see the successes from that.
Yeah, awesome. And just my parting thing, guys, is, don't just think this is a business owner thing. So if you're a business owner and you've got a team, this is going to be valuable for your team as well. So get them all registered, get them involved. And we'd love to see, as many people support this as we can, because at the end of the day, this is all we're trying to do, is support you, the owner, you, the staff, to help you relaunch back into 2020 after the pandemic, after the COVID-19, get our business running again. Performing at a high level, and get back to enjoying what we love to do, which is doing martial arts. So, guys, that's end of today's live feed. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Any questions, comments, add them in. Get to the link, buy your ticket, and we'll see you at the seminar, guys. Let's catch you later.
We'll see you there.